I made a big mistake. I created another timeline. Flash?
There are consequences to time travel. We're not gods. We're men who have been given extraordinary abilities.
Greetings, Earthlings.
I'm just kidding. I don't really talk like that.
A sense of humor. That's new.
At least something's an improvement in this timeline.
I've kissed Iris twice, and I have managed to erase both times from existence.
I hate it when that happens.
You guys want to train?
Let's train, speedster style. You gotta think, anticipate.
What kind of hero are you gonna be? Are you just gonna take a do-over every time you make a mistake? Or live with them and move forward?
Barry, I'm falling asleep here. Can we level up or something?
You have always been my hero.
I'm gonna show you who's the fastest man alive. There's no one who can stop us now.
There's one person who can.
Who?
The Flash.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Fun Guy here, and oh my god, did you guys see The Flash last night? And all the things that we saw, and oh my god, it's like mind-blowing. Guys, this episode had a lot in it, and a lot of shit that we can talk about. So let's just jump right into it. Oh my freaking god, to see the first Flash, to see the darker side of the first Flash, and he's like yelling at Barry and shit, talking about, oh, I'm gonna destroy you like one way or another, even though I'm all bearded up and I'm in this guy's case, and you find a way to dampen up his speed. And I was like, oh my god, keep doing that shit, because that shit is awesome. I do like the fact that we got to see Reverse Flash and Flash conversing with one another, and he just had him trapped, and he's like, oh my god, for the past 3 months I've had you trapped in here, and I'm bringing you food and shit. Love how there was a Flash, so Barry didn't have to be, so we got to see how Barry was with his parents, and we got to see the Kid Flash fight his own villain, which was the rival, and that was pretty cool because you see in the beginning of the episode, we see Barry running behind the freaking rival and the Kid Flash, who is apparently the Flash in this timeline, and we get to just see a whole bunch of stuff. And how the rival freaking did that, running around and shooting lightning as he's running. That was freaking cool. I was like, yes, that is awesome. Barry needs to learn how to do that. And I was like, how does he do that? Because he's shooting lightning as he's running around. We also got to see a darker side of Barry, because he was just telling Reverse Flash, you're not going anywhere. You're not getting out of here because I'm keeping you trapped here until the day you die. Because this and that and blah 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 blah, and I was like, Barry? It seems like this Barry was the original Flash from the original timeline, the 2024 stuff from season 1. It seemed like that was this Flash, because this Flash was all like really shy and stuff, and going to ask Iris out, and he's like really shy and really nerdy about it. I mean, that's how I would be if I was asking the girl out too. I'd be like, well, this and that, and blah, blah, would you like to catch coffee, or iced tea with me, or a beer, or something like that? I love how we got to see Wally West in action. That was pretty awesome. We got to see him running around and stuff, and vibrating his vocal cords, and going to Cisco. Cisco is one of the main parts I do want to talk about. We'll get to that in a second, but for right now, Iris and Wally, it seemed like they had some kind of disconnection with Joe. But towards the end of the episode, when Wally gets hurt, Joe is all concerned and stuff, because deep down inside, it's like he really cares. And he's like, oh, son, can you hear me? Wally? Oh my god. And stuff like that. So I was really happy to see that disconnection, but at the same time, that deep down inside of Joe caring for his two kids. Oh my god, to see that side of Cisco, the rich side of Cisco, where he has a hot girlfriend and he's like saying all this sexual stuff, and I'm like, oh, get Cisco, and then Cisco's all, oh yeah. If you guys have heard of Juice from the Box, go look up his channel. It's capital Juice, lowercase from the, uppercase box. Now, he made a good point on, can't remember the guy's name, John Wesley Shipp. That was it. He made a good point on how John Wesley Shipp could be, how could he be Henry Allen and Jay Garrick? It doesn't make any sense. Because if you guys have seen in the preview for the next episode, Jay Garrick is freaking gonna be in the next episode, or in episode 3, explaining to Barry some things, how the timeline got messed up, and what he needs to do to fix it, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, oh my freaking god, it doesn't make sense. Even though Henry Allen is dead, it still doesn't make sense to me. There seems to be some kind of connection or disconnection between Joe and Iris, and I want to find out what that is. And it also seems like in the next episode, Caitlin's gonna freaking have Killer Frost powers, and Cisco is at some kind of rehab or something like that. And I'm like, what's going on here? So I found out, and I don't know how timelines get intertwined like this, but I found out just by watching previews and putting puzzles together that because Iris and Barry kissed in the timeline that he went and messed up and then went back in time so Reverse Flash could freaking kill his mom again, I found out that because Iris and Barry kissed, somehow the timelines got intertwined, and that's how everything got messed up. Freaking love the freaking fight scene between the Flash, Kid Flash, and the freaking rival, because the rival was like, well, rivals should know each other's names. Ha ha ha! I took off my cowl so you can know who I am because I'm that badass. And I was like, oh. And then Flash was like, well, Wally, we're gonna team up. And then freaking Wally was like, oh no, I got this. And he was like, oh, ha, ha, ha. And then you see a whole bunch of running, and then after that you see the freaking rivals like, and you're like, oh, Wally? And I'm like, oh, freaking Wally got worked, man. Then after that, the freaking rival is like, well, he was never my rival, but you could be fast enough to beat me. And then you see a whole bunch of freaking running, and then you see the Flash get knocked out because he started losing his memories. And then you see him freaking running around and creates 2 freaking tornadoes, and he's like, and then Barry's like, well, I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know how to stop it. And then freaking Iris is like, I don't know what the Iris would say in your timeline, but I love you. I believe in you, because you're the Flash, Barry. I believe you. And then he's like, I'm the Flash. And then you see his lights light up, and he freaking reverses the tornadoes, and he comes out with a tornado and does a super punch at the rival. That was freaking cool. That was freaking awesome. That is the best thing since Barry learned how to throw his freaking lightning that he threw at Zoom, and then Zoom was like, oh no, and then just threw a freaking lightning bolt back at Barry. That was the coolest thing since that. You guys are thinking, well, hey, Fun Guy, what's your favorite part of the episode? Well, my personal favorite part was the ending. The ending, where it's like, Reverse Flash is like, well, everything's back in order. For me, anyways. Or he said for you, or something like that. He's like, what do you mean? And then the Reverse Flash is like, see you soon, Flash. And I was like, aww. Some stuff is about to go down. And you see the freaking rival from the fixed timeline, and because he wakes up in the middle of the night because he hears someone talking to him, and he sees the freaking mirror getting scratched on it. It says alchemy. So my guess is this, because of that freaking kiss from Barry and Iris, and then the freaking timelines got intertwined because love break through timelines, because freaking Iris and Barry were supposed to be together no matter what, the whole universe, that type of crap. I think it was the Speed Force. But anyway, because the freaking timelines got intertwined, you see the mirror being written in, it's Dr. Alchemy. So I think the rival is going to be our speedster villain again, but we will find out how he gets his speed. I think Dr. Alchemy is going to be the villain for most of season 3, and then the other half will probably get like Godspeed, or we'll probably just get Dr. Alchemy himself. On a future preview, I think it's a preview for the next episode, which I'm really excited about. You see freaking Dr. Wells come back, and he's excited as crap, and he's like, hello, Earthlings. No, I'm just kidding, no one talks like that. And I'm like, oh crap. Because we're about to get freaking Jesse Quick and Dr. Wells from Earth 2, and they're about to help him stop the rival. They're about to help him defeat freaking Alchemy and figure out what freaking went wrong with the timeline. I already said what went wrong with the timeline, but I could be very, very wrong. So if you saw, there was something, because those guys Barry was in the Speed Force, and there was something that appeared to be the Black Flash because there was red lightning coming from him, and from the appearance of it, he has like the right symbol with the red, and he has freaking red lightning coming out of him, and you can see kind of like a blur of a face that looked like what got destroyed in season 2. So that could be Black Flash, and they could have been fighting or something, and Flash won, and he got kicked out of the Speed Force or something like that. You guys know, I want to know what's going on inside your brains. Do you think that we'll get the Rival for half the season, and then freaking Dr. Alchemy for the other half? What do you think's gonna happen in the next episode? Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with all your Flashpoint friends. And if you did give this video a thumbs up and you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button for even more. Next time, guys, I'm It's Fun Guy here. Catch you on the flip side.